right, drivers ready?
Watch the left side.
If I cut the mic on, y'all might be able to hear me, huh? If I cut the mic on, yeah, give me a thumbs up. All right, I think y'all can hear me now, man. We good to go? If you got my yeah, we good. All right, so check us out, man. It's the finale race. It's the pink out race number 7. Msundsd Racing Dragways 757 LBR Points Series. Right now we're streaming live on Facebook, on the 757 Lot Boys Racing page. So if you want to play it back, you can. We're also streaming live on the Msundsd Racing Dragway page. T Money, that's T space MONEY on YouTube and also on Twitter. Got a lot to get through tonight, man. I'm gonna try to get through it real quick. This weekend, y'all know what it is. 2 days, October 8th, October 9th. Weather is looking great. High of 64, 65 on Saturday. High of 64, 65 on Sunday. No rain in the forecast. Sunny skies on both days. And also, it's looking good into Friday as well. So Looking for a really, really cool race weekend this weekend, man. We got a lot of great stuff that we're going to be doing and giving away. We are racing against cancer, man. That's what the pink out is all about. Asking everybody that's coming out, come out with your pink bodies if you have any. You're not required to have a pink body, but if you have one, bring it on out. Also, want to encourage everybody to get your pink shirts. Get you some pink shirts for your teams or some cancer awareness shirts, man. Come on out with your headbands, your wristbands, your hats, your socks. Anything you got, man, that can show some love for cancer awareness, man. Come on out this weekend and make sure you make your presence felt. Going to be a lot of racing this weekend. We're going to be at 12761 Jefferson Avenue in Newport News, Virginia, 23602. It's on the flyer at the bottom right-hand corner towards the middle. So if you need an address, check out the flyer. The flyer is the flyer that you see on the screen as well. So it'll be on the Facebook page. It's already been up there. If you need to get directions to the address, there are plenty of hotels and things up and down the strip, food, malls, Hampton Coliseum. Everything is over there, man. A lot of things to do this weekend when you come through. All right. Track hours. Track hours will be, I believe I got 10 to 7, I believe, on Saturday. Track will be hot at 10 o'clock. We'll test and tune for about 2 hours to 12, and then we're going to kick off the first point series race. The point series races, y'all, you don't have to earn points if you don't want to. Anybody can race in the point series race. Anybody can race in the pink out race. You don't have to have pink bodies and pink shirts and everything. It's a race that we're looking to have some fun and create awareness, man, and just we do our thing the way we do our thing here at the point series. We got Street Eliminator kicking off about 12:15. Right now in the Street Eliminator race, we got, let's see, between first and second, we got about 5 or 6 guys that mathematically can either finish first or second. It's really a 2-man race at the top for first, and then you have your race for second place. So you got Cody Offenbacher, you got my man Leroy Butler, Josh Jones, Chris Kennedy, and Nathan Jacobs. Those are your top 5 that'll be fighting for first place and second place. Looks like the big matchup is between Cody and Rollout for the SE championship, and then everybody else is fighting for that second spot. From what I understand, Cody and Josh are going to be in the building this weekend, so it's going to be a lot of slow singing and fly bringing in the SE class. In the 1/7 scale class, you got my man Kim Net. He's locked up the championship. He is the definitive number 1, and there's nobody close. Everybody else, the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 folks mathematically are in the running for second place runner-up. Second place runner-up would get this trophy for finishing runner-up in the point series. So not only does the first place person get a trophy, the big 3.5-foot trophy that you see back here, all right, the runner-up of the point series as well get trophies. So there's a lot to race for this weekend. Between the championships, between the runner-ups, between the winner of the classes. There's a lot going on this weekend in Msundsd Racing Dragways. So 2nd through 8 is Terrell Bazemore, Jamal Molly Mall, Barry B, Anthony Swan, Ken Yule, G Money, and Wonk. Those are the individuals who can contend for that second place in the 1/7 scale class. In the bracket class, it's going to be a good race in the bracket class. Mathematically, in the bracket class, we got about 7, 8, 9 guys and gals that can win the bracket. You got my man Rob, a.k.a. Shim Shady, at the top, tied with Cody Offenbacher with 305 points. You got Daniel Johnson in third at 260. You got Jamal Molly Mall in fourth at 240. My man Anthony Swan in fifth at 220. And then you got Terrell Bazemore 195, Felix at 150, Ken Yule 145, and Nathan Jacobs at 145. There are about 150 points up for grabs in this last race. So all the people that I just named are pretty much in the running for first and second place, and definitely for first place if there's more than 5 rounds, which will make 6 rounds. And the rounds for the pink out race, you earn 30 points. It's 1.5 points for the finale race every year since we've started this. So normally you earn 20 points per round. The last race of the year, you earn 1.5 points. So it's 30 points. So if it's 30 points times 5 rounds, that's 150 points. And don't forget, you get 5 points for making it to the 3rd round if you have a class that has a 3rd round in it. So there's a lot of points up for grab. Mathematically, a lot of people are still in it. So, you know, it's going to be a lot of really cool stuff going on this weekend. In the 110 scale class, you got about 6 guys that's battling for first and second. The main folks that's battling for first place is my man O-Dog, ITH Racing's finest, with my man Brown, ITH Racing's finest. Brown's at 140, O-Dog's at 180. Brown could win 2 rounds and take the championship if O-Dog goes out in the first round, or if Brown can go 2 rounds more than O-Dog, he can win the championship mathematically with the points. So it's going to be a battle. Young and Johnson is in 3rd place with James and Pretlow at 80. So they're roughly about 80 points behind. If O-Dog and Brown go out in the first round and one of them 3 win the race, they can be the champion for 2022. So the points is wide open, man. Y'all need to take a look on Facebook at the points. Like I said, that's going to be 30 points per round. So if you got a class with 4 rounds and 30 points, that's 120 points. 5 rounds, 150. 6 rounds, 180. All right, so there can be a whole lot of ground made up this weekend for some of the guys that came late to the party or whatnot that want to contend for a championship. In the GT class, we got about 8-9 guys that are competing for second place, and we have about 3 guys that mathematically can compete for first place. So you got Terrell Bazemore with 180 points in first. You got Kim, my man Net in second with 120 points, and then you got James with 80 points. Those are the 3 individuals that mathematically, depending on how many rounds we go, can take that championship in the GT class. Then you got Molly Mall, Darius, Fonz, Bull City John, Antron Pretlow, and Chuck Julio, that all, if things fall their way with a couple losses a bit above them, they can take the second place in the championship as well. So once again, a lot going on. In the 220 index, you got my man Anthony Swan. Woo, he's ahead of the pack by about 120 points, 265 points ahead of Lafayette, and he's 145 points ahead of Terrell Bazemore, and then he's 150 points ahead of Molly Mall. Those are the 4 folks that can contend for the championship for first place. Now, again, Anthony Swan would have to go out in the first round, and then one of them would have to win the race or go around further than him to be able to take the championship. So those are the 6 classes, man, for the championship runnings. We also, for y'all 1/7 scale guys, we're going to have a 1/7 scale, 1/8 scale shootout. Our specialty race on Saturday is a 1/7 scale, 1/8 scale combined class shootout. And in that class, there will be no class fee. There will be no class fee to enter in the 1/7, 1/8 scale shootout on Saturday that will follow the bracket race. So we're going to run Street Eliminator first at 12:15. We're going to run 7 scale right after that. Open the track up for a test and tune for the bracket guys. And then we're going to run the 1/7 scale, 1/8 scale shootout. And the winner of the 1/7 scale, 1/8 scale shootout will get this Mamba XLX2. So there's no entry fee, no class fee for the 1/7 scale, 1/8 scale shootout that's taking place on Saturday, the specialty race. But the winner will get this XLX2 for taking home the bread in that race. Now, if y'all want to do a little something on the side or whatever, it's up to y'all. For those who enter the class, if y'all want to put in $5, y'all want to put in $1, that's totally up to y'all. But there's no required class fee for the 1/7, 1/8 scale shootout. All right. So once again, this is sponsored by my man V from Saga CustomRC.com. Make sure you go check my man out. Got a few more things I'm gonna show y'all that he's contributing, as well as some other contributing sponsors to the race. So also, when it comes to the 1/10 scale class, all right, that's gonna be the first class that's gonna kick us off on Sunday. The 1/10 scale class will get this tool holder sponsored by Diata RC.com. Tool holder for your tools, your wrenches and stuff. And then this is a car stand for 10th scales, not for 8th scales. It ain't tall enough for that. It's for the 10th scales, but it's real smooth, real sleek, man. You also get a 1/10 scale body. I got a 1/10 scale body, Delta plastic body, that we're gonna be giving the winner of the 10th scale class as well. So stay tuned for that. GT guys, we got some battery straps from Saga himself, Saga Customs RC. And also GT guys, we got some battery trays that will fit Habayos. All right. We got battery trays that the winner will get as well, along with some straps from my man Saga at sagacustomsrc.com. All right. Also, we're gonna have some pretty cool giveaways too, man. 1/7 scale class, guys. I got some for y'all too. 1/7 scale class, guys. We got a Poseidon 1721 brushless 7 scale A scale motor that the winner of the 1/7 scale class is going to be receiving. So the winner of the 1/7 scale class, this will be your motor. You can drop it in your 8 scale, 7 scale if you would like. Do what you do and go blaze down to 132. Or if you got other plans for it, you got other plans for it. But yeah, the winner of the 7 scale class will get this motor, and also I have some adapters that I'm gonna be giving to the 7 scale winner as well in that class. So Street Eliminator guys, hold on, back up. 220 Index is going to be the 3rd class on Sunday. So it's going to be 110 scale, all-wheel drive, touring car electric on Sunday. Then it's going to be GT. We're going to run them back to back. We're going to open the track up for about 30, 45 minutes, test and tune. And then we're going to run the 220 Index class. And then after the 220 Index class, we're going to have a 2-car bracket class. All right. We're going to run a 2-car bracket on Sunday. That's a non-point series class because the point series bracket class will be wrapped up on Saturday. But we will have that class, and we also planning on running a VXL class for you VXL guys that plan on attending. We got something for y'all too. So Saturday, Street Eliminator, 12:15 kickoff. Then we got 1/7 scale electric guys. Then we're going to have the bracket class. Then we're going to have the 1/7, 1/8 scale combined shootout. And then we'll have open track test and tune to the track closes. And then Sunday, it'll be 110 scale all-wheel drive touring car electric, GT 1/8 scale electric, 220 Index, a 2-car bracket class, double entry bracket class, and then we're going to have the VXL as well. Some of the stuff that we're going to be giving away this weekend, man. We got the Sweet Racing VHT crusher tires we'll be giving away. We have some wheel adapters for the 10 scales to the 8 scales to the GTs that we're going to be giving away. We have some sticky icky tire prep from my man Kelly Rea that we're going to be giving away. We also got a 7 scale Corvette body with decals and a wing. Decals and a wing from my man Ben Nickerson at Delta Plastic. We're going to have that to give away as well. My man Papa Bear 3D Design, Roy Offenbacher. We're going to have some servos that we're going to be giving away as well from my man Saga, also from Brooklyn Hobbies. We got some. Where'd it go? Can't find the other joint. We got some more tires we're going to be giving away as well. For the first 30 people that register, you guys, we're going to be giving away these pit towels. You know, it's breast cancer awareness, man. It's a cancer awareness race. We're just really trying to have a good time, man, bring awareness to a great cause. So, you know, for the first 30 folks who come register, y'all will get these beautiful pit towels. And, you know, display them loud and proud, man. Have a good time with them or whatnot. It's all about doing something for a great cause and really just bringing attention and awareness to something that has impacted so many people's lives and so many people's families. So track rules, you guys, same as before. We're going to have rails down the side. You touch the walls, you're disqualified. If you cross over the center line, you're disqualified. If you hit the track equipment, you're disqualified. If you cross over and hit the ramp, that's 2 infractions. That's a crossover and you hit the track equipment. So if somebody crosses over just the line and then you cross over hitting the ramp and you go through the other lane, the first person, you know, is going to win because you're going to have 2 infractions or whatever to their 1. We also do professional drag racing rules, first to worst. If you red light, but then your opponent goes down the track and they hit the track equipment, then the red light's going to win. So fellas, if you know somebody red lights or you see it, just drift, go on through the beams, come on back, live to fight another day. All right. Also, I want to address something about backup cars as well. Very important. Just like with NHRA, we allow you to bring your backup car out if something happens during round racing. So, for example, if I go through the beams and my car catches air and it goes flipping and tumbling and breaks all apart, if I have, say for instance, it's a GT car. If I have another GT car that I own, that's my GT car, I can go back to my pit and I can use that to run in the next round. You cannot use your homeboy's car. You cannot use your homegirl's car. You can't go grab a car from somebody's pit and come up there with it. It has to be your car. If in fact you break your car the previous round and you got a backup car that's the same class, then you can bring your backup car out. If it isn't your car, you didn't come with it, it's not yours, you can't bring it out. All right. Same thing applies like in the NHRA. If John Force goes out and he blows his car up through the finish line, they go to the trailer, they pull out the backup car, they throw the motor in it, they get it ready, and then he makes it out to the next round to live to fight another day. So, we follow that same rule set or whatnot too to give everybody a chance to race and have a good time, man, and do some things. No drugs, you guys, on the premises. We had a situation before where, there was some complaints about the drugs and stuff like that. Some guys had some open containers of alcohol, and there was some remnants of some smoky substances in the air. Wasn't a big deal at the time from the people who kind of complained about it, but I just want to make sure that we don't have any situations like that. I would really hate for us to be out there and then somebody put a complaint in or something with the same similar thing. That'd be another situation, and then we end up cutting our weekend short a day or cutting the day short. We definitely don't want that. So let's just be mindful, everybody. Let's make sure we're all being mindful of each other's presence, mindful of each other coming in and support and do what we do so that we can go ahead and have a great time and finish this race. All right. We also will have V2 Annihilator Racing Prep on deck. V2 Annihilator Racing Prep on deck. I got about 10 bottles that I'm going to have out there. So if you want some racing prep for your foam tire, 10 scale, GT, 7 scale car, or whatever you want to use it on, come see me at the tower. I also have a limited supply. When I mean limited, y'all, I got about maybe like 7 or 8 more pair. I got 6 more pair of reds, and I got 3 more pair of whites, I believe, 3 or 4 pair of whites, and I got 1 pair of blacks. And we're going to be giving a pair away at the race as well. So if you want some VHT crusher tires for your street eliminator, you might want to hit me up. Fellas, I don't hold tires. I don't hold any products because there's been too many times, not recently because I stopped doing it about a year and a half ago. Guys will hit me up and be like, hey, man, can you hold some tires for me? Or can you hold the battery for you? Or can you hold some prep for me? And then come to race time, something happens, they don't show up, or they get there and they change their mind. Y'all got to keep in mind, man, when you're selling products or running a business or whatever the case may be, when you're holding products for folks and other people are coming to you to purchase those products and you have limited amount of quantities, you holding the money up for the business or the person. Like in my case, you holding up money on these tires that I got to pay back to Sweet Racing. So, I don't hold tires. If you want to pay for them, via PayPal or Cash App, you can pay for them, and then I'll hold them for you then because technically they're yours because you paid for them. But if you're just asking me to hold the tires the Saturday or Sunday, if I got some left Saturday or Sunday, they're all yours. You can get them when I get there, but I can't promise you I'm going to have tires there on Saturday and Sunday if I already got limited quantity. So that's with anything. If you want your tires or you want your prep or whatever the case may be, all you got to do is hit me up. Go ahead and pay me for the stuff, and then I'll make sure I have it for you at the race. But I cannot hold a lot of stuff because people are wanting to buy the merchandise, and I have bills to pay to Sweet Racing and other things that I'm selling for companies. So I can't be having my money held up on hopes and dreams. So outside of that, man, I think that pretty much covers everything. Like I said, we got DRC, Drag Race Concepts, prep that we're going to be giving out. We got Kill Mode, RC Cat Packs, Papa Bear 3D Design, bundle packs, all kinds of good stuff this weekend, man. And I cannot forget my man Diz Costa with Diz Built RC, home of the baddest giveaways in the United States of America, trying to branch out to the universe. We will have low ET medals of the day. This is the low ET medal of the day for the 1/10 scale. This is for the Street Eliminator. This is for the 1/8 scale GT. And this is for the 1/7 scale class. The way the low ETs work is whatever class we run in that day, at the end of the point series classes that day, that's when we crown the individual who has the low ET. So after the bracket race on Saturday, that'll conclude the point series races for that day. We'll crown the 1/7 scale, and we'll crown the Street Eliminator low ET person of the day. And then in regards to Sunday, at the end of the 220 index class, we will crown the GT and we will crown the 1/10 scale low ET of the day once those point series classes conclude. So with that being said, man, I think I covered pretty much everything. Like I said, we got a lot of great stuff that's going on this weekend, man. A lot of good giveaways that's going to be happening, taking place out here, man. We got some Kilmo RC sweatshirts that we're going to be giving away as well as a couple T-shirts. We got some Armor gear, some Traxxas gear that we're going to be giving away, and a couple more cat packs, man. So y'all make sure y'all come on out this weekend, have a good time. Please do not show up. If you coming in on Friday, you cannot be at the track on Friday before 9 o'clock. All right. If you want to come out there and set up after that, that's fine. But please do not be at the parking lot before 9 o'clock. If you're coming in on Friday, you must come in after 9 o'clock. All right. If you come in before 9 o'clock and you pull up, I'm going to ask you to pull out until 9 o'clock. So after 9, you're good to go. You know what I'm saying? You want to come set up. You want to camp out, whatever you want to do. That's cool. The track will not be up on Friday night. So please don't, be trying to come ask me, we're going to run this, that, and the third. The track's not going to be up on Friday night. We may be setting stuff out, maybe getting things prepared, maybe or whatnot. But as far as the tree being dropped and going down the track, it's not going to be open. Neither will anybody be allowed on the track. This is the Pink Out finale race. This is the last race of the year for the point series. We're going to close it out. And I can't afford for anything to get broke or anything to be taken out before we get the race on Saturday and Sunday. So please do not come to the track before 9 o'clock, and know the track will not be up. Tree will not be being dropped on Friday, and nobody will be allowed down the lanes on Friday. The track will be nice and intact, ready for Saturday to come. All right. Like I said, it's going to be 64, 65 degrees on Saturday and Sunday. Sun is supposed to be out in full bloom, and it should be a great day of racing. I think the winds about 10 to 12 miles an hour out the northwest on Saturday, and on Sunday they're like 5 to 6 mile an hour out the northwest. So looking pretty stout, man. Go check out the point system on Facebook. Once again, anybody can race. Track fee is $20 a day, like it always is. If you're 10 and under, you get the race for free. And that's pretty much it, man. That's the gist of the situation. You got anything for me? Hit me up. My number's on the flyer. You can text me. You can send me a messenger message, Facebook message, or whatever the case may be. But let's make this a really great weekend, man. Let's have a good time. And in between time and in the meantime, y'all know what it is, man. 757 Lot Boys Racing. I want to thank my teammates for an amazing year. I want to thank my teammates for all the support. Shout out to my teammates with tracks and stuff, man, doing their thing. Shout out to my teammates who was around racing consistently up and down the East Coast at these big events and making some stuff happen, representing. I also want to thank you all, the racers, all of y'all that have supported near or far, and whether you came, whether you put out posts, whether you chimed in on the live feed, man. I just want to thank y'all for everything that y'all have done in 2022 to make the point series as dope as it has been, man. And I want to thank all the sponsors as well for all the contributions and really just making this what it is. They're all listed on the flyer. Also, kickoff race for next year. The kickoff race for next year, y'all know what it is. I put the schedule out already. Schedule is out for 2023, and we will be kicking off the point series in 2023 in Richmond, Virginia, and it will be something to see. Richmond, Virginia will be kicking off the race, and I believe it's on April the 1st and 2nd. April the 1st and 2nd is the kickoff date for 2023. After the race this weekend, I will go ahead and make the 757 Lot Boys Racing page. The picture on the page will be the schedule for 2023. Also, the avatar for Msundsd Racing Dragway on Facebook page, that will be the 2023 schedule as well. I haven't posted the 2023 schedule on the actual pages because I didn't want anybody to get confused with the date for October. I didn't want anybody to get confused with the date for this year because it's one day off from last year and one day off for next year. So after Saturday and Sunday, I'll go ahead and share the schedule again. I did put the schedule on Facebook about 3 weeks ago. So if you want to check out where we're going to be at, then we'll be in Richmond for the kickoff, Smithfield in May, Crisfield, Maryland in June. Smithfield right now is on the schedule in July, but I'm trying to work on some things with the Charlotte situation. So stay tuned, Charlotte guys, for July. August, we're going to be in Chesapeake. And then we're going to come back around to Newport News, and we're going to finish some things out or whatnot to go ahead and put the season out. I'm trying to get Elizabeth City back online. We got a new principal and a new athletic director. It's been kind of challenging to get them to meet, but they said they are committed to meeting. So hopefully we can get them back online and maybe even have a race in Elizabeth City sooner than October of next year. But stay tuned for that, man. And we're going to make some things do what it do. I'm out. Once again, hopefully this is my last broadcast of 2022. It's been super real. I'm looking forward to getting this race out the way and having a good time with y'all this weekend, crowning some champions, handing some hashtag cash gift cards out. And I'm really looking forward to a break. And I'm looking forward to the off season. And I'm looking forward to just being able to kick and relax. So I appreciate and love y'all, man. Y'all take care of y'all. And I'll see y'all in a few days. All right. Peace.